All right, love bugs. This is big, big. If you got here, I'm proud of you for even trying. I did want to make a video. This is really going to set us up for success with where we are headed next week. If you have this next to your exponent rules pages, it's definitely going to help you. So we want to start off by looking, is there anything that we can combine either as the numerator and the denominator? And with these, they both have x to the fourths. So I'm going to start by adding them together. 7 plus 5 is 12. X to the fourths divided by 6, x to the seconds. And then if we go to our notes page, it says when we divide them, we subtract the exponents. And we're still going to divide those whole numbers because it is still division. So 12 divided by 6 is 2. Bring down your x. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2x to the second. And again, we did the division of the whole numbers. 12 divided by 6 is 2. We subtracted the exponents. 4 minus 2 is 2. Bring down your x. Down here, we have a lot going on. Let's work it out. When we are multiplying, we are adding our bases. The only thing that combines that can be added is this. So the -2 comes with us. If I have 3 s's and I get 2 more, I now have 5. Y to the fourth. That's our final. We're just combining it with what it is like and like with inside. Down here, we have a lot going on. I'm going to start back here with some parentheses. So this guy's going to come down. 4 times 2 is 8. Add those exponents. I'm going to do a little keep, change in the back. And once I get back there, I have 4 and 8 is 12. These are all that same exponent. 12 minus 2 is 10. 10p to the third. Over here, going to start with putting together what I can. They both have the same sign. So 8, keep, change, plus -2, -10x to the third, divided by -2x to the second. 10 divided by 2 is 5. That 5 is positive because our signs are a match. 3 minus 2 is 1, so it's just 5x. I don't need to put the 1 because I can visibly see that I only have one of the x's. And we go back to those notes pages where it tells us when we divide, we subtract those exponents. I'm going to come through and do a keep, change. This one wasn't too bad, nothing super fancy. 2 and 9, opposite subtract. I get -7 m squared. And if I get one more m, but its sign is different, I have -6 m squared for the final here. All right, e to the second, e. This guy, nothing happens here. Ignore him for now. 6 minus 2 is 4. That 4 is positive. I have 4e to the second minus 4e. This is low as I can go. If you're feeling fancy, you could do a keep, change. Either would be fine. Let's go back up to the top here. And we are going to do some multiplication first. So 4 times 6 is 24. That 24 is negative. 2 plus 3 is 5. -24, x to the fifth. Remember, when we multiply, we add those exponents. Over here, we're dividing. So we're going to be subtracting exponents, but first we have to do the actual division. 16 divided by 4 is 4. That 4 is negative. 8 minus 2 is 6, so -4y to the 6th. Over here, we have like and like. There's going to be a little bit of some special business in the back with the y's because that's going to put us into the negative numbers. Let's start with the happy part in the front. 20 divided by 4 is 5. That 5 is negative. X to the fourth minus x to the third leaves me with 1x. This is where things get a little bit tricky. Y to the second minus y to the sixth. The order matters. We have y to the -4th. We know that this is a no-no. I can't leave that negative. So the part that doesn't have a negative exponent goes up top. The part that does goes down the bottom. So -5, which the 5 can be negative, x over y to the 4th. Don't forget about those reciprocals to help us with the negative exponents. Over here, like and like with a little multiplication. 6 times 3 is 18. I now have 6 x's and 7 g's. Down here we have a little bit of like and like, not a ton. We also need to keep in mind that here we're doing 3 divided by -9. not -9 divided by 3. The order matters. When I do 3 divided by -9, I get -1/3. Okay? If it was -9 divided by 3, it would be -3. It's not. X comes with us. Nothing changes because nothing's below. And if I have an R and I lose an R, I have 4 R's. I can't have that negativity. So I'm going to use my reciprocal. And I'm going to put my X to the third, my R to the fourth. And because this is a negative, not because the number's negative, but because it's a negative fraction, we're going to put that 3 at the bottom. Okay? Questions, comments, concerns on that one, please bring them to class. And again, just to reiterate, to make sure we're on the same page, this is a negative fraction, so that has to go on the bottom. And then because this was a negative whole number, it gets to stay on the top. Okay? That's the main difference with that, because I know we're going to have questions. Over here, 2 to the 4th squared is going to be 2 to the 8th. Do what you can. And then when I divide, I subtract my exponents, which becomes addition, 2 to the 10th power. If you have questions on these, number one, you're human. These are tough. And also, please bring them with you to class.